So, like I said, we'll start playing Metal Gear Solid 2. Technically, it's not Sons of Liberty, it's Subsistence. It's only going over the main bloody game. The original is called Sons of Liberty, the expanded one is called Substance, and this is what this one's based off. So, I've already started playing this, I've only been playing the VR section of it. Because God help me if I have to redo every single one of those VR things without going insane by the end of it. So, let's begin. This one's actually a good one. It's just very long, and it's only because of the flaming cinematics and everything, but that's what makes it good. And again, I haven't played this one in years. It's like every single one of these games I've not played in years, and now I'm replaying them all again. So, let's just start. Start a new game. We're going through the tanker, through the plant, both scenarios. I really want to go on very easy, but I want to push out the boat a little bit, so I'm going to do normal. I want it to keep appearing and even injury. Yes. So let's let the game begin. It's a true story. When I first played it, I actually had pneumonia when I first started playing this, and I didn't have
the Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
This one's one of the best ones. I think in terms of every single one of the Metal Gear Solid games, this is the most atmospheric because the environments are so interactive, and yet they never did that with the later ones. It's only this one they really did it. But yeah, this is a good one. Again, I played this when I had pneumonia when this game came out. I think it was a year after it came out. So whenever it first came out, the year after it, that's when I got my first PlayStation 2. I came down with pneumonia, and this was the first game I played around Christmas time, because it's when obviously I got the PS2, which I still have, and it still works. And obviously I played this without a memory card, and trying to play it without a memory card, like half these bloody games from back then, there's no way you can do it. Not about leaving it on all the time, and I couldn't do that. So, all the little atmospheric things that this game is good at. You know, you look at it now, you compare it to graphics of this day and age, like, really? No, it's still a good looking game. It's an incredible looking game for what it was. Although chucking that butt of the cigarette snake, you shouldn't have done it. The one that just miraculously gets busted as we're about to begin the bloody Chanka chapter. Miraculously breaks. Goddamn plot. Yeah, get ready for a hell of a lot of codex stuff. This really still is a good game. People thinking that's all for nostalgia. No, it's just a really good game. It's just the fact that the cinematics take that bloody long. That's kind of like the trademark of a Kojima game, though, isn't it? You play it, and it's like cutscenes are the most part of the game. But again, play Snapshot Police and all that, you'll appreciate it a lot more. Because them two are great friggin' games. Which means I might do them at some point. Especially Snatcher. Snatcher's absolutely brilliant. Ah. And it's everybody's favourite hero who grew too old in the fourth game and then just completely disappeared because we know that's what happens to a hero like that. Oh
boy. He's right on schedule.
Oh, get out of here. Well, you're not pretty good.
He'll know soon enough.
funny thing is, I played this on the Vita. The Vita part is just random as hell because it obviously uses the back thing on the back part of the thing. It says Sons of Liberty, but it's not. It's Substance. This is what the build's based on. Codec time.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
No way. Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
That's right. The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused
Not
it.
in a million
Sorry,
years.
but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's
in a
not so
million
bad, is it?
years.
Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Joking. Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true.
You gotta be
Okay,
joking.
Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs
That's
of Metal
right.
Gear were sold on the black
Not
market
in a
after
million
Shadow
years.
Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com
right.
has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Yeah, because I press R1 and R2.
The mission
it's like
objective
giving
is to make
balls.
visual confirmation of the new
Sounds
Metal
like
Gear
a bit
being
mad.
transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method,
Yeah, you can zoom
we
in.
don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer
Cigarettes?
gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
I don't think
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Yep, still cutscenes. They always talk about being a better.
They don't
Metal
look
Gear.
armed.
Hey,
The worst
Earth to
one.
Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew
How can you
quarters.
see them? You never know.
The chopper.
Killer whale. Gory. Look at that before the end of it.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS-74U.
More plot twists.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Wouldn't be a Metal Gear game about terrorists trying to hide it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
What happens when you know this game inside out?
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake,
Yeah.
all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96.
Right on it.
Sorry, but no mailing this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge.
No
You need to be
way.
off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Right. Now we can begin. So, we've got no rations yet. We've got to find them. So yeah, this is the most atmospheric game in the Metal Gear series you'll ever play. That's not an exaggeration either. It really is. If you watch like the making of it, you'll know just how much detail went into doing all of the physics in this, like when the water hits a character and when it's all draining around them and the environment itself. That's when you know they've made it, it's a fantastic game. It still looks fantastic now though, that's the thing. But the thing is, will I be able to do this on normal mode without dying? Without being seen? We're not. Oh! I know I can just drop down, but I've got to try and remember every command, everything. Because it's well forgotten. Oh! This is not good. Quick! This is when you realise the mechanics are a little bit different. They don't go straight to alert, they have to find you first. Oh, there's that. Fun moment, that. Oh dear. Trust Snake to try and break something. Right. This one. I think he only stays to one corner. Let's see if I can go in here. Oh, of course I'm leaving footprints. Rush on. Grab them. Some of these unlocked. And I know some of them have got scantily clad bloody women in them. I know they do. I played this game enough, I know where everything is. See, there's one there. You got one here too. Look, this is what these games were like back then. I'm not going to apologise for it. This is what made these games good back then.
See those lockers? That's a good place to hide yourself if you're in a pinch. Push the action button near the locker to open the door. Walk into it for a quick concealment. Push the action button once more to get out of the locker. You can see out from the slit in the door. Make sure you check the area using first-person view before you go out. You can also hide enemies you've knocked out in the locker. Just open the locker, then drag the body to the locker.
Right, hang on, how do I do this then? I know it gets an achievement. There you go.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
Oh, right, let's just do this. Let's just carry on before I get carried away. Oh dear. It's not going good for me, is it? I'm just letting out that typical teen me. In the 30s, I should know better. Right. I can't remember if I can hold you up. Right, let's have again.
Freeze.
Wait, I can't. Oh, great! I don't know, it's too far away anyway. Oh, do you know what? I know you can get the dog tags off it, but sod it, I can't be bothered. How the hell do you do hold-ups then? How? I'm gonna have to start practicing, aren't I now? Great. Right, so that's just wasting bullets. I suppose if you do that, that does it too, but then your element of surprise is gone. Ah, right, you got to press the... That's just so complicated. Why couldn't you just done it so that it gets, you know, like in the original, where it just holds up the degree of how strong you hold the square button down. Now I've got to actually press another button to do it. Ugh. Master Collector. Right. Where are you going? Okay, let's see if we can get him. Got him. Now I know he's going to come back. So... And there's like originally a triangle that was first person. Or am I losing the plot here? Or is it just because I haven't played this game in forever? I'm pretty sure it's triangle for first person. For this as well.
Freeze.
You've got dog tags on you and I can't kill you. I can't shoot you from that way. You just stay there. Right. So obviously one of the most realistic things about this is if you shoot them, they actually melt. But you can shoot these too, and they actually do shatter. And yes, they do produce fluid. It's amazing how much thought went into this game. I still stand by that. Right, give them good shakes next, see if we can get them off. Fine. I'll just get dog tags at a later date. Grab those rations. And like I said, with the way they were going with this, you just look out the window and you can just see the rain effect coming down. It is brilliant. It's very atmospheric. I know this one you can't get him off until you've got the USP at least, so... What's going on with the back of his hair? Is that some sort of like graphical glitch?
Freeze.
As you'll see.
Don't kill me.
Oh! Yay, got one dog tag. Ooh. Good night. Oh, Raiden, why are you on the achievement? Oh, God, hang, where's that other ration at? The more rations I've got, the better I'll feel. Is it here? No, some more bullets. Or is it down there? There's another guard down there, if I'm correct, because this is normal mode, isn't it? Look how well I know this already. Patrol routes, everything. No, if I remember correctly, there's bullets in there, but it's for the USP. I don't have the USP. You don't get an to defeat Olga, and that's going to be done in a minute. Okay. Let's go to it. Oh, surveillance camera. Thought you just hit him.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
Right. Now, I'm going to do it my way and just crawl under it and be back. Right. I think there's a ration in there, isn't there? Oh, I forgot I can crawl in. Oh, I forgot I can crawl in this game. No, that's the first Metal Gear. You couldn't crawl in that one at all. Let's not even go there. Don't you start punching things. There's some chaff grenades. Not that I need them yet. There's a camera there. Right. Oh, I know what you're gonna do, Otacon.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
In a million years. I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Do that. Which implies obviously you can crawl under it. The only problem is that there's that enemy patrol right there and he will see me. Oh! No! Oh, blow it up, blow it up! That's never happened.
Snake?
That's never happened.
Snake!
It's funny, isn't it? The amount of times I've played these games, he's never sneezed. Played Metal Gear 2 this way, he starts sneezing. I do it this way, he starts sneezing. Oh my god!
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Died twice already. And I've not even been shot yet, and I've died twice. It's all is that backwards? Is that texture backwards on the wall? Oh god, no, no, stop it. Stop looking at flaws, stop it. Your job is to play the damn game, not find the flaws. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this one though. And up the stairs as well. Oh my god. Those 2 deaths don't count. I just missed everything by about a millimetre. Oh dear god, what a way to start. Oh, I'm dead twice. Blow myself up. Sneezing. Snake.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Yeah, it could be a Metal Gear game if you want to. Terrorists try to hijack it. Oh, this is coming north. A lot of people don't realise it's not motion capture stuff. Now we've got to the point where we can get facial capture from people. It's amazing how the tech keeps going. Unfortunately, we won't need to use half it in the end because it will just do all of our jobs anyway. We won't need the job to do any marking with you. That's a simple way of looking at it, isn't it? Anyway. There's definitely something up with that hair texture. I've got to really start, but oh, it just looks weird.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Yeah, you can see her out of the window if you look. Character's not actually saying anything, no. Again, if you've looked in the document of Metal Gear Solid 2, which came with the physical copy of Subsistence, you can actually, that is the right side, isn't it? Or is it the other side? It's the other side, isn't it? Oh no, it's on the right side. See, there's USP bullets. But yeah, the model that's used out there of Olga's not actually saying anything. She's got no mouth part in the model, it's just basically miming the whole idea. Where the hell do I thought, there, you're just gonna have to like... Yeah, so that model's not actually speaking or anything, it's just miming the animation. Amazing stuff you learn from that document. But again, it only ever came with the physical copy of Substance, and I've got that on PS2, and I've got the document, and I have gone over it quite a lot over the year. Apart from the entire game plan, because it's all Japanese and I've got translated, don't like with this, which I think it does, but I might be wrong. No, don't go out, Ash. I forgot to save. This is God. Oh.
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scattered.
And the vehicle's
I
fired.
can remember how many people started mourning for the Olga rampage.
No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Yes, apparently hairy armpits are frowned upon in video games. Let that be one
No,
thing for
it's
you.
not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm.
But if it's a blow, if it's a blow, oh no,
I have
no,
a bad
no.
feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Plot twist galore these games, I tell you.
Damn it.
Hairy armpits, no exceptions. Seriously, the amount of people that kicked up a fuss over that whole scene, just like, why would you have a woman character with hairy armpits and you're thinking Grumble?
Freeze! Hands over your head.
Oh
Now.
dear.
Toss your gun overboard. Slowly.
She's got two of them, you know. And that knife.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I know that too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
I wouldn't say does half the time. Not too shabby. For New York, I mean.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Ah, jeez. Been so long since I've played this game.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Oh, no. Got it, right.
Snake, you're not the only one with a gun. If you don't take cover, you'll get hurt. Hide behind something. She may be hiding too, but you have a clear shot whenever she decides to attack. Use the first-person view attack.
I know how to do this battle. Oh,
Snake, she's shooting from concealment. You should use the first-person view attack.
She uses the entire environment against me. I know how to do it. Right, do you know what, Archon? I don't even need you to tell me. Oh, what am I doing?
Snake, you...
Hey. Bye-bye.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters.
Yep. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh. Gotcha. And I know you're going to shoot that light. Oh no, she's shooting the tarp. Right, that's fair enough. I know how to get rid of that. Nobody's hiding from me. I know the light. See what I mean? I love this game. It just takes advantage of all the tech. Does she know where I'm at? Not doing a good job of this, are you? You're just hiding in one place. Oh, that was a hit! Oh! Where'd that grenade go? Oh! Oh! Sneaky. Oh, hang on. Did you see that? They don't. Oh, I've just realised the gauge is there. I'm now holding up the gauge. Great. Where are you in, love? It's that one, isn't it? Oh, now you take him. Take that. I could have shot her then. Quicker to do it with headshots, but still done. Now get that good old USP to use and start murdering people. Oh dear. Don't worry, Snake, there's always somebody watching you. I hate in the tank and plant the plant big shell when you got these things flying around. Absolutely pain in that
Cypher.
Oh, too much Cypher in that universe.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we
That
thought.
guy's always wanting that with
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
We don't want to mention your father.
Never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
No, I love making a racket. Right. No, I don't want to crawl. Get up. Flying Snake. Flying. Right. So yeah, now we're out here. This is like one of the the thing that makes it atmospheric as hell as well, is when you're coming down the Hudson River, obviously. And fair enough, this is all done parallax, so it's just going to keep scrolling the same thing, give the impression it's moving. But it's so damn atmospheric. The rain drop effects on the camera and everything, and the rain just pattering away on the deck itself. This is what I mean about how really environmentally awesome this game is. It still holds up. It really does still hold up. I still love it. I still play this when it's absolutely, peeing it down outside, and it's just perfect, the immersiveness to it. When I've been playing it, I've been absolutely, gut-wrenchingly dripping water outside, and it's like a complete downpour. It just fits this. And the fact that you can hear the wind as well. You can tell a lot of thought went into the design of this game. But yeah, that's just all parallax. It's all the same buildings that just keep spawning and spawning to the impression that the ship's moving, but it's not. Absolutely love it. Now, if I remember, can I get the thermal goggles from this? I was at the second plane. Can't see anything in that one. Anything there? Oh no, there they are! That works. Because they changed the thermal goggle design to make it more like the actual thermal goggles from an actual thermal goggle set. The original, it was all red. And then enemies appeared as a lighter red. And with this, it's kind of like the Predator thermal. I never did get used to it with my eyes though. So this is some of the adjustments and differences they did for the Substance version of the game. They did all kinds of differences. A bit like how Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater and Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence use a different camera system. Still got bullets, so it's gonna be
Freeze.
Give me your dog tag. Good night. Right, let's get the wet box. Open the door, Snake. Don't be such an idiot. Alright. Finally some USB bullets. But you see how like the water's sort of like dripping off them, so. I'm just getting flashbacks to those bloody days when it was freaking VR and I had to do all of that for this version of the game. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. I'm not doing that this time. I refuse to do it on the principle that I will get absolutely stressed out, and I already did enough of that years ago when I played this. Right, so you're out. Gonna crawl along the floor. And another cool thing about this is if you go into the kitchen and start shooting the pans, they make a sound effect. You can shoot them like a sequence and make a bit of music. What's that? Ta-da! Go. Right. I could have used a chaff grenade, but sod it. So as you can see, I'm not trying to get What? I thought that said subway. Now that's saying, why would you call the stairway a subway? What? Brain's gone a bit doolally. Right, that door doesn't work. I already have his dog tag. So I'm just gonna knock you out. Go back this way. Guards probably be fully awake now though, won't they? Definitely changed the way he moves. Changed the patrol pattern. Oh, stun grenades. God, I've got everything. Yeah, and this is the other reason why you couldn't go for it, is because you need this gun in particular for this part.
Raven.
I do like this bit.
Snake, that shadow, it's
him. No doubt about it.
But Raven was, you know, out in Shadow Moses.
I know. Maybe it's the last of his 9 lives. Or maybe his maker decided to give him another chance.
You're not serious, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
Snake, watch your step, okay?
I love how it just shoots little ball bearings as well. Again, it's another thing, like I say, it's the environment designs for this. Absolutely brilliant. Ugh! I already knew about that. Surprise!
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Give me everything you've got then. Oh, I'm sorry. You died. There's another way you can actually kick the guy and he falls down and he dies, but it's the guy below as well. Yeah. Let's just carry on. Can't achieve it from knocking a guy. Oh, kill them. Right. This is where it's going to start getting a bit more heated. that I need to fall down correctly. Because otherwise, descending an entire tree, and all hell breaks loose, basically.
Freeze.
Dog shoot.
Give me your dog tag then. Oh, it seems he died. A horrible, mysterious death. No one can actually confirm it.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Give me your dog tag then. Oh dear. He seemed to have walked into Snake's arms and got snapped. Oh dear. A bit of a ration. Oh well. Carry on. We only have to stay in that one area. Oh god! Dang, you're always sneaking around, makes you peckish. Get in position. Oh my god, don't bloody blow it. God. Where are we going? Oh no! Shut up.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
Hiding!
Enemy personnel on board! All units, maximum alert! Send a replacement guard to the area.
Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
We're gonna find a few dead people. Just two. Gotta find that other one I put in the locker.
Unable to find the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Look at them, that damn good.
The AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
That one got lucky. But yeah, the advanced patrol teams they got in this got shotguns and stuff, and they do a hell of a lot of damage if you get caught in the crossfire. That's why it's best never go into alert status.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Can you really call them a guard team if I've just like killed them all? More or less. Where is he coming? Is he the one coming through back here? No? Right. Like that, doing this then. Right. So you can see all these different control units. You can take each one of them out, but they're all in different positions. Like in very easy, you've got to always shoot one. But because we're on normal, we've got to do a bit more than that. And of course, thermal goals come in handy, because now I can see where all the ranges for it is. So I've taken all them ones out, and he's going to say, shoot the sensors!
Snake, wait! Don't move!
What?
Look at the walls on both sides of the hall.
I see something. Infrared sensors?
Again.
Right, and they're linked to...
We know, same text, let me just do it. So it's that last set there, because that one's there, isn't it? Let me just... I think I've got to get on my see that one. Yeah, and then we just go. There you go.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I do like this little part as well. Go in. He's gonna come down.
What? Somebody there? Who's there? Don't sneak up on me like that.
Joke's on you. Joke's on you.
Nah, it was just my imagination playing tricks on me.
Freeze.
Wasn't your imagination at all, buddy. Good night. Right. Now he's got his music on this one, hasn't he? Alright, I'm in an alert phase. Alright, fine. You're not in pursuit. Running! Well, that was a disappointment, craptacular moment, even for me. I know what happens now, it's an ambush, I know all that. I should just really save, but I have not saved, so I'm going to save.
Do you want to save, Snake?
No. Of course not.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared.
This guy.
It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Right. Yeah, so it's full. It's an ambush in a minute. I've got no choice but to kill them all. And there's so many of them. Swains. I don't notice how the light isn't going on that one, but it always automatically does when you flaming shoot with the gun. Seriously, the playtime for this is going to be more cutscenes than it is actual gameplay.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit, with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, at least I'm not sneezing in the cutscene, because that would have just given it all away, wouldn't it? Ooh! Ready, Snake?
Who goes there?
Didn't even see me, I was behind things. Stop trying to hit me, hit me. You can tell I've played enough VR training in this game because I can literally hit them with a headshot. I've realised I never took a single hit in that. That's usually a good sign considering I haven't played this in years. Usually. I usually take a hit or two, but I haven't taken a hit this time. That's just weird. Something bad's got to happen. I can see it coming. My game will glitch. I'll end up fighting Metal Gear Ray on my own without a Stinger missile, and I'll be playing as Snake. And it spawns 20 of them, and it's completely the different scenario altogether, and I die a horrible death. Oh dear.
Who goes there?
You really need to stop saying that. Oh, it's you, Shalashaska. Why are you here? I thought you were with the Colonel.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
You thought wrong, comrade. This game is not what you think it is if you've never played it.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Yeah, we all love that triple agent son of a bitch, don't we? We all love us a lot.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
Not in a They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
Us.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
You never know.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
Not us. Honest.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really.
Sure.
Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files and encrypt them individually.
To look on his face,
the data
I just
packets
said it
can
all.
then masquerade as...
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
Gotta have control
We'll
over
deal
it,
with
though,
the
yeah.
rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Stay frosty.
We initiated the
Switch to the M9.
of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
What? I thought you... Oh!
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world.
What's going on? Snake!
I was trying to grab the ledge.
We initiated the
Honest, I was trying to grab the ledge.
of Metal Gear Ray as a
They made it
countermeasure
hard
to
if you
these
could grab the
pirated
ledges
weapons
here like
forces.
this.
The only thing that can stand up to a
Ah,
Metal Gear is,
no,
of course,
no,
another
you
Metal
haven't.
Gear.
Climb up, Snake. Right.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist
What
all
the
over
hell?
the world.
They
are
never
no
went down
longer
that quick
threat.
before.
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps.
There's
and
so many
our
different ways you can do
railroad
this, but
accomplish
I always
this.
do it this way.
At the moment, every
Go, Snake,
industrialized
go.
nation on the
Don't let
globe
the grip
knows
level drop.
specifications for Metal
I know you
Gear.
can up the grip level.
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Come on, Snake, you can do it.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of... Some
Okay, they
say
added that
the
in for that one.
strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass.
I don't know why.
Especially
It
those
won't let me go any
submarine
higher
and air background.
with that the health bar, with the rations. It's a bit of a
Not to
glitch,
mention
that, ain't
interference
it?
from a major player.
Because you usually
But
have
this
it at
project
full.
is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen.
Hello.
Always bear that in mind.
Always close. Stealing your Metal Gears.
This
I mean,
weapon
what?
will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their...
So you can actually crawl in the air vents, or you can go over. There's probably other ways of doing it, but this is just what they
all
always
familiar
do.
with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I swear Snake's more senile than he thinks. She sees Metal Gear everywhere.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. but I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little. Let's continue. I have a daughter.
Good.
And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
I know you can see Ocelot from one angle, but I can't remember where it is.
As a soldier, I know that's my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Freeze.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy.
Right, I need to remember which angle I need it from. Yeah. Skip. Just up the sprites.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. What's next? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. And the next one is... I'm sorry. You need to take another one. Next up is...
Pixel
You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
The front. Not hard to get.
It takes them out with massive firepower.
No,
it is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
That was a bit hair-raising, considering I fell off and broke my neck the first time round. Oh dear.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look.
There's only
The
one.
first image is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
And I'll just put the controller down because, you know, about half an hour of
We,
cinematic.
the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray.
You won't.
That is all. Dismissed.
Like I said, you play these games later on, you realise MGS thought how inferior Ray is to Rex. You didn't make a good Metal Gear, that's for sure. Good old Ocelot. You're pretty good.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
Revolver Ocelot, Revolver Ocelot, Revolver Ocelot. Everybody knows who he is.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Hey, Revolver Ocelot, Revolver Ocelot, Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. And what do you want?
What do you want?
Ta-da!
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
No, he's taking it
Steal?
back.
No, I'm taking it back.
Throw Lally Lily low. Oh, the goddamn Patriots. The freaking Lally Lule low. Oh, hello, Sergey. I'm just waiting for you. Pop up and cause more disruption.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
Semtex, people.
This ship now carries enough Semtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
No, but did a triple hit. Not shocking for me at all.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Sokolov.
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
To the Patriots. Da, da, da. What, you didn't think he wasn't playing you for all a bunch of fools? Come on.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, you! Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade.
Oh dear.
I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Oh, poor old Commander Scott Dalton gets shot now and all. What a shame.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
No, mate, he's a badass with those revolvers, though. Living up to his, living up to his namesake. Despite the fact it was Naked Snake that taught him that maybe he should use different guns, and this is why he used revolvers. Of course, that's what Metal Gear Solid 3. We got even got that yet. Even though I did years ago, but that's the point.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
part of the cut in the game where you're supposed to take it and what is like taking you, they got rid of that bit. You know, it's just been like that demo trail footage. They showed apparently the PlayStation. Being chased by water and the ship sinking. It's not my idea.
Ocelot!
No, it's not Ocelot. Somebody else as well. Plot twist. Liquid!
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Tell you this game's got more
Not
twists
so
than
young
spaghetti.
anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Oh, I can see that. Also, it's got a bit doolally.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
I think this game's got more twists than you think. And it was like, the most ridiculous thing about this is the fact that, you know, Liquid lives on in his arm. So they completely, utterly retconned that in later games for the 4 Fox. It's like, how the hell can a soul live in an arm? It was a completely what the hell moment, and it still continues to be. Years later, they're playing it after years of not playing it. Then replaying it. No matter how many times you jump at that Metal Gear, it's never good with Rex. Rex is superior in every way. But Rex is superior in every way, and I prefer Rex. You know what it is? It's just a giant, like, monster in the water. Like, it's a giant... I don't know what it's supposed to be based off of anyway. It's just, it's just... But again, you think this is ridiculous, wait till later on, and that's when you get totally ridiculous. People who played it know what I'm on about. You just get back God, even the TX-55 was more interesting. It didn't even move with that one, it just got blown to bits with its legs. D was interesting, but once again, got blown up with its legs. There seems to be a running pattern. The old one. So when Rex came along, they completely took the that was a 3.0. need water or whatever. Did he just go? How did I miss that years ago? How can a robot gulp water? It's a robot! Oh my god. Oh, stop screaming.
Snake!
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 Nah, I just... Nah. Ray does not like this.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
You can do your back flip and just press it.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh dear, Snake's dead. Whatever shall we do? Yes, I'm saving. To create the atomic bomb deterrence effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together, which is true. Oh, here we go.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
This is where the real game fits in. The big shell incident. Hello, Snake.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
a VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
If you believe any of that.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Here we go.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit? Seems appropriate somehow.
Of course.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
You are riding. We can't save yet, can we? No, not yet. We're gonna have to play a little bit more then. Okay. Yes, I do love this game. Even this part, everybody hates, because it's like, why would you do this? Why are we playing as him? Why? But plot twist, the bomb is already there. Oh, the plot twist, there's a bomb there. Well, it's already there. Well, don't shoot it. You can't blow up anyway, you ain't got a gun yet.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Pretty sure there's some rations down here. Or am I thinking of easy mode? Right then, I know there's plenty of other stuff to do, but alas, there is a ration there. Do I want to get it? How do I get there? I'm trying to remember. Do I have to crawl through the vent?
You've acquired some ration. Good. This is a portable field food source that can be consumed to...
Yeah, I know about that. Oh, he complains about everything, so I don't like riding.
First, get to the up.
I don't mind it, but did you crawl for a ride? Oh no, you can just crawl down here. My mistake. Let me crawl underneath here and get that option. Sure. Try to avoid the sea lice, because yes, they do eat your rations if you're not careful. It's never happened to me. Plot twist, just keep coming.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Not. Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Oh, gee, what could be doing next? Clean up out all that. Oh, could it be? The plot thickens.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input.
These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Fun times ahead. I was going to put that down. There we go. Right. Let's go with what this is now. Yeah. That's me. Accessing all of it. Full screen. What? I want to change that to linear though. I prefer the linear equipment.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
That's exactly it.
Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
I know all of this, Campbell.
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Whatever. Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst.
Exactly.
She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Real. Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
Real. An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Real. Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Oh,
April
no.
30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh, well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Thank God. This is the part I hate with this. Oh, gotta hide. Yeah, hide there. Trust me.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
No, don't worry, I'm going to.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
That's right, Raiden, just get yourself. Oh, you just run like a minute, like I just did then. Oh! Oh.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
What place?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
I'm going to end the stream here, so I am going to save.
What's up, Jack?
Breaking all protocol there, Rose. It just said to refer to him as Raiden.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Right. yeah, I'm gonna leave the stream here. Like I said, this is where the main portion of the game is from this point onwards. And this is where all the crazy stuff's gonna happen. Oh, yes, prepare for fun.